Hello everyone, Delicates here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black. In the last episode, we actually managed to get the Quake Badge from Clay, actually. And now, we're gonna be making our way over to Chargestone Cave, actually, because Clay actually wanted us to give us something around at the cave entrance about 6. We only get 3 gym leaders left, actually. And we are literally on episode 19. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to actually think about it, actually. We are almost done with the gym challenge here in Pokemon Black. It doesn't feel like it wasn't that long ago that I actually have started the series, actually. But it's only day 19, actually. Oh, hey Dilly, hey, it's Blocker. Been a minute since we had seen her, actually. Hey, were you at the gym just now? I actually beaten it in the last episode, actually. Oh hey, that's Dreadfield's gym badge. Oh, that's very totally cool. That's amazing. No, I can't get distracted being impressed with your signing new badges. I'm also a trainer. At times like this, you battle, right? Okay, so you're gonna be battling Blocker here. I'm surprised it wasn't chilling, actually. Alright, you get 4 Pokemon. We should be getting our 4th Pokemon in this episode, actually, because I do want to go get the little teeny tiny little electric fish Pokemon that is called Type-Unknown. It's just electric type Pokemon. It is not a water type Pokemon. But I'm pretty sure it does know water type moves, but I don't think it does. Alright, you're gonna be starting out with a Hoodior. Let's go ahead and use Razor Cell. Pretty sure actual Blocker at the bolt should level it up to a ball. Actually, it's a Similac, actually. My Pokemon can take that. I'm sure we probably will. Alright, let's go ahead and use Kite. Blocker's gonna use a Hyper Potion on Hoodior. Okay. I like actually, we actually fight against our friends, like right when we get done with the gym, actually. It feels like been swapping it up, actually. Like, it was chilling right when we got done with Alina's gym, and now it is Blocker. Alright, Blocker's gonna use now Hyper Potion on Hoodior. I think we need to do something different here. Default. Let's use an Aqua Jet. This should have more of a big core damage on it. It's only gonna put it on the pants of red, then Hoodior's gonna use Work Up. Hoodior's attack rolls. Hoodior's special attack rolls also. Let's go ahead and use a cut. Alright, Blocker's not gonna use another Hyper Potion, but Hoodior is fainted. The Bolt is gonna gain 723 expand points. The Bolt just leveled up to level 36. Nice. Encore for the Bolts. No thanks. Yeah, let's just give him an Encore. Because I'm pretty sure whenever the Bolt actually evolves to Similac, I think it runs a new move. Anyway, let's go ahead and swap out the Volt to Vincent, because Pinsage is coming in. Alright, let's go ahead and use L/Opposite on Pinsage. I think Pinsage has to be used a Leap Stone to evolve it. At 380-90 expand points for Opposite, Blocker's gonna bring out the Pignite. Let's go ahead and swap that out to the Volts here. I think the monkey's only way to evolve him is by Stone, actually. I may be wrong on that. Alright, the Volt. Let's go ahead and use Aqua Jet. God, we are so in the ahead of level. It is crazy. Well, I have been using the rail candies, but we've been getting experience by battling also. So it's like one or the other basically. It did use takedown. It did took some recoil damage. But we're gonna use cut to faint Big Knight there. The bolt's gonna gain 921 expand points. Blanco got a Marshana. Let's actually swap out the Bolt and use Scorpini here. The Scorpini is coming out. Marshana. Alright, Scorpini, let's go ahead and use Poison Sting. Hypnosis, and Scorpini's going to avoid the attack. Let's use Venom Sock. Let's see how much damage this is going to use on Marshana. Not going to be much. Yeah, Marshana's going to use Lucky Chance. Lucky Chance seal the opponents for criticals. I was use a Pursuit. That was super effective. Okay. Marshana is going to use Side Beam. It was super effective. This is kind of bad, right? Let's swap out to Vincent. That was what we should do actually. Marshana is going to use Side Beam. Let's use L Slash. That's not really effective. Okay, we got a defensive cure from Marshana that's going to boost up its defense. We use a quick attack. Let's put it into the red. Marshana is going to use Side Beam again. Lucky Chan has worn off. Okay. Let's use quick attack. This will feign Marshana. Marshana is fainted. Vincent is going to gain 527 expand points, 569 for Scorpini. But thank you, Brock, for that battle and the 2800 Poké Dollars. I do appreciate it. The Volt is evolving. It's kind of weird that all three of my Pokemon is finally at the final level, so we haven't got any other Pokemon. Well, not yet, but we will. Congratulations, your Volt has evolved to somewhat. Someone wants to learn the move Slash. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get rid of Water Gun. I think Water Gun is like the only move I've been trying to somewhat use, but we hardly used it anyway. I haven't had a Pokemon battle with you in a while, Dilly. You become totally strong, huh? I'm not that strong, so I don't know how to say it, but I think you way tune in to how your Pokemon feel. Oh, I know what. I want to sell this ATM with you, Dilly. Nice! We actually get TM02, that is fly. The funny thing is, we actually got cut, we haven't really been using it. The only time we used it was back in the Dream Yard. I'll probably give it to me after he tried to take me home that time. I'm sure it's so I can come home anytime he wants though. Oh hey, I have to sell this with Chillin' too. See you, Dilly. Bye. Fly is actually a really good move, actually. But I don't know if I can be able to use it yet. what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to let Ufficent learn it. Now my Ufficent doesn't really have any crazy flying type moves, and now you do. Let's get rid of El Cutter. Swap it out to another flying type move. Can that be fair? We actually do need to heal up our Pokemon because Blanca did pull up a fight though. Let's use some of the Moo milk we actually got in the last episode. Use an Unsimilite, Efficient, and Scoopedy. There is a pathway right up here. I'm kind of curious what this leads to. A hidden item! That is a Ultra Ball. Nice. Okay. Route 6. We got a bridge here. Tall grasses. I feel like it's been a while since I actually seen tall grass. Got a Tranquil here. I'm gonna run away from you, actually. Got a scientist up there. Got a Color Blast. A lot of Pokemon that I could use, but there's only one type of Pokemon that I'm actually getting close to get, actually. We got a Dealing. I do remember like the Dealings actually have a different form throughout the seasons, and it's still spring. It is pink right now. Hello, scientist. You are an interesting case. Please help me with my experiment. What type of science experiment are you working on? Scientist William? You only got one Pokemon. Anyway, you got a Dealing. Oh, you're trying to figure out the seasonal changes of the Dealings, aren't you? Alright, so let's go ahead and use Slash here. Got an X defense on William. That's gonna boost up the defense of the Dealing. Just go ahead and use a Slash. Let's go ahead and use Glacial Cell. That's not really effective. Did drop Dealings' health to the red. That will drop Dealings' defense. Got a Jump Kick. Let's go ahead and use Cut. Nice, Dealing is fainted. And someone is going to gain 390 experience points. But thank you, William, for that battle and the 1,296 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. If I'm pretty sure this is the route that actually gets covered by snow if it's winter. Pokemon with dry skin love water type moves in rainy weather. I'm taking about the ability for these Pokemon, of course. Got another Pokemon here. Let's see what it is. It's just another Dealing. Alright, let's go ahead and run from it. I'm pretty sure I saw a hidden item south of here. Alright, it's just a ledge. Okay, there's 2 ledges. I think I was just seeing things actually. We got a Tranquil here. Go ahead and run with the Tranquil. Alright, we got a Pokemon Ranger coming in, I'm pretty sure that it is. We got a Color Blast. Yeah, we're just going to run away from the Color Blast here. Pretty sure that is a Pokemon Ranger. We are totally in sync. Using our amazing connections, I will teach you all about Rangers. Yep, it is a Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Ranger Santini, you actually got 2 Pokemon? Oh, you got a Moga. Of course you do. I remember the Mogas back in the Alyssa's June was really annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and use a slash. Alright, Amuga is going to use a Shock Wave. It's not really good bet to actually have a water type Pokemon out with the electric type Pokemon. It was super effective. Let's go ahead and swap out. Let's go PD. Shock Wave from Amuga. Let's use Pursuit. Really? Oh, it has static, but then I even fainted Amuga. Shock Wave. Alright, let's go. PD is paralyzed. Let's use the Pursuit again. Amuga is going to use a double team. That is going to boost up his business. Pursuit, is it gonna hit? Yes. There's some pinch of health Amuga there. Amuga is fainted and Scolipede is gonna gain some experience points and 437 for Samurats. Got a dealing here. Let's go ahead and swap out Scolipede. Let's bring out Offensive. I actually don't know how many experience points that Scolipede actually managed to get there actually. Alright, let's use Fly. Vincent. Vincent's gonna fly up high. Dylan is gonna use a takedown, but Vincent's gonna avoid the attack. Vincent's gonna use Fly. That is gonna be a beautiful one-shot. It was super effective. Dylan is fainted. Vincent's gonna gain 449 experience points. So thank you, Senti, for that battle. I'm pretty sure that's your name. Probably pronouncing it wrong, but thank you for the 1,620 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Do you know much about this berry? The cherry berry. I think that is the berry that... I think I do. I just can't think of it right at the moment. Listen carefully. You may hear the sounds of breathing Pokemon and plants. I actually thought you was going to talk about the berry, actually. Yes, cherry berries cover paralyzes Pokemon. Okay. Got a Oil Lady here. Fury Rain fighting Pokemon. Pale Solar Lady Nicole, you got 4 Pokemon. You got a Type-O. I'm gonna bring out Samurott here. We are going to use Razor Cell. I feel like Razor Cell actually goes through the Pokemon more quickly, actually. It's not really effective, but Temple is fainted. Samurott's going to gain 265 expand points. Nicole going to bring out another Temple. Gonna keep Samurott in the mix. Gonna use Razor Cell. Not really effective, but it will one-side. Temple is fainted. Samurott's gonna gain 265 experience points. Nempool number 3. I'm pretty sure they're all Nempools actually. Yeah, let's just use Razor Cell. It was not really effective, but Temple is fainted. Simon's gonna gain 265 experience points. Nicole is gonna use another Temple. Temple is number 4. This is a Razor Cell on it. Easy one side. Not really effective, but it was a one side. The Temple is fainted. Simon's gonna gain 265 experience points. But thank you, Nicole, for that really interesting battle, actually. But thank you for the 768 Pokédollars. That was a really interesting battle, actually. We do need to use a Paralyzed Heals for Let's actually use a berry for Scoopity. We also do got a scientist up ahead. I did see that. Ooh, what's this coming up? I will research and investigate your Pokemon. Alright. It must be a Pokemon lab. Scientist Robbie only got one Pokemon. Got a Dealing. Alright. Bring out some lights. Let's go ahead and use a Razor Cell. One's gonna use an X attack. Gonna boost up its Dealing's attack. We're gonna use Razor Cell on the Dealing. It's not really effective, but it will drop Dealing's defense. Let's go ahead and use a Slash. Dealing is failed. And someone's gonna gain 390 experience points. Thank you, Juan, for that battle. I must advise my defeat. But thank you for the 196 Pokédollars. I don't read the dialogue, but sometimes I try to. Is this a time slab? Research the Deal Seasons, the Season Research Lab. It is. We got a hidden item here. We got a Hyper Potion. Nice. Check out this lab. We research changes in nature that occurs due to the seasons. Consider the Pokemon's card Dealings, which lives in this forest. It appears it says to change according to the seasons. This characteristic is of great interest to us. We want to research this Pokemon and observe its regional change. That's why we developed a marvelous climate control system that transcends the seasons and allows us to freely adjust temperatures and humidity. Up to this point, everything has been fine, but we are very busy if we haven't really had a chance to catch any Dealings to study. So this is what we can like you to ask. First, please capture a Dealing. Then, when its appearance changes, could you bring it back to the lab? Then when you're confirmed the change, the Dealing you bring us, will you also go search for a season Dealing? How about it? If you don't mind, will you please show us what Dealing looks like now? No, thank you, actually. Also, I see. Well, I would be really grateful if you could assist us with our research, but if you're too busy, I don't really want to catch a Dealing. Just go ahead and say it. No matter I could, but I'm not going to do it. Some Pokemon changes their appearances depending on the seasons. Could that also be considered a type of evolution? I don't think so. The temperature and the humidity inside the case next to me are controlled by a machine. This is the Season Research Lab. Twist Mountain, just beyond Miss Tollington, has snow depending on the season. Okay, so basically they are doing some experiments on the Dealings about the changes of the seasons. I will unlock the mechanisms to find the circuit of your power. No matter I could go and catch a Dealing form. Scientist Maria, you only got one Pokemon, that is going to be a Dealing. Gonna bring out somewhat here. Misuse slash somewhat. We got an X speed on this Dealing. It's gonna be some bit speed. We're gonna use slash. Then it's gonna be a one shot. It was a critical hit. Dealing is fainted. 390 experience points for Samawat. Samawat's gonna level up to level 37. Well, thank you, Maria, for that battle. And thank you for the 1,296 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. We do need to swap out Pokemon, actually. Because Simon's actually taking a pretty big leap here. Let's bring out Scoopini, actually. We should be getting close. Oh, we got a Pokemon Neon. I actually thought it was a hidden item. It's Fungus. The little Pokeball mushroom Pokemon. Alright. Little cute guy. Let's go ahead and use a Pursuit on it. Fungus is going to use a Feint attack. Alright, let's use Venom Suck. I think this actually is a poison type also. But it will faint it. Fungus is fainted. And Skipidi is gonna gain 150 experience points. There's a pinch to level up to level 31. We got a parasocial lady here. Watcher, fine with Pokemon. You want to play with us? It's got a little water puddle here. Yeah, parasocial lady. Gianna, you got 2 Pokemon. You got a Vanillite. Alright, Skopedy. Let's go ahead and use a Venom Sock here. They're like half of Vanillite's health. We got a Mirror Shot. Let's use Pursuit. See how much damage this is going to take. Alright. We did 8 Vanillites. Skopedy is going to gain 407 experience points. Skopedy is going to level up to level 31. Gianna is going to have a Flessus. Let's actually keep Skopedy in the mix. Let's use Pursuit on it. I think it's a water type, I'm not 100% sure. It will one-side. It was super effective. It was a critical hit. Flessus is fainted. And Skopedy is going to gain 430 experience points. Thank you, Gianna, for that battle and the 832 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Okay, let's go ahead and use a potion or Moo Milk on Skopedy. We may need to use one as Semlot. Got a hidden item, or maybe it's a Fungus. It's actually, ooh, it's a Leaf Stone. Nice. Is this a hidden item or it is a Fungus? It's a Fungus. Fungus. We are gonna run from here, actually. Alright, we do add a Pokemon Ranger running around the puddle here. Let's go ahead and capture this Pokemon Ranger. I will show you how electric I become just by being here. The being puddles, I'm kinda curious if we actually gonna have to see Wayne. Pokemon Ranger Richard, you only get 2 Pokemon. You get a Incineroar. Nice, Skopedy. Let's use Pursuit. Incineroar. Incineroar is gonna use Sing. Oh, lovely. I'm just gonna put Skopedy and then sleep. Alright. Do I have any more awakenings? I do. Only 1 left. Let's go ahead and use it. Megadon's gonna use Swift. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Poison Sting. Megadon's gonna use Swift again. Let's go ahead and use a Venom Sock. Nice, Megadon is fainted. And Scoopedy's gonna gain 418 expand points, which is gonna have a Amoonga. Let's go ahead and swap out. Scoopedy, let's use Samawat here. Stretch a little bit, actually. Alright, Richard. Being on that Amoonga here. Let's go ahead and use Slash on it. Sort of fainted it, but that's fine. Double team from Amoonga. That is boost up its evasiveness. Let's go ahead and use Cut on that little pinch. It's not really much of a pinch, but that little chance of health there. Amoonga is fainted. Someone's gonna gain 846 experience points, so thank you, Richard, for that battle. And thank you for the 1620 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. If I use this, will my Pokemon also be electric? Thank you for the Cherry Berry, actually. I actually just used the last one I actually had earlier. And we are surrounded by green. We feel so electric, don't you think? Thank you, Mother Nature. We got a hiker here, just still in the middle of the bridge there. Got a Killer Blast just chilling here. We actually are gonna run on the Killer Blast. Hello, hiker. Chargestone Cave seems like a compatible maze, but actually it's a straight road. Oh, I actually thought you was a challenger. Trainer tips. You can register current items with the Y button if use them easily. Look at the square checkbox inside the name of the key items. Here on Route 6, there's a place called Chargestone Cave. Supposedly deep in that cave, you can find an amazing Pokemon called Cobalion. Cobalion is one of the sort of justice Pokemon, actually. We actually have encountered him back in Sword, if you guys remember that. That was in the Crown 100 DLC. I don't think we can actually get Kellos in this. I don't think we can, but that is something that I may have to look into. Who was said to have protected Pokemon from a sea of fire in ancient Unibar? If you can use a move called Surf, that lets you move over the water surface, maybe you can see the Cobalion. It's got a house here, let's actually check it out. It's like a rest spot for us. Oh dear, your Pokemon somehow, they don't look well. You saw us here for a little while. You can't go anywhere when you're not feeling well. Yes, it is just a resting spot here. Okay, nice. Thank you so much, lady. I do appreciate the heals. No, I had the medicine, but we did need to boost up the power points on my moves, actually, because they was looking a little down, actually. Got another Kill Blast here. Alright, so we actually going to run from this Kill Blast. So Chargestone Cave should be right up ahead. Chargestone Cave. Got a spider web here. Clay. Thanks for waiting. Oh, hello. Looks like the oldness of an electric type called the Garvantula. I don't know why they exist here, but if there's folks having problems, gym leaders, they want to fix it. Pokédoll, take it out. Nice, Crocodile. And this here TM's yours. It's my favorite TM, so you can teach it to all your Pokemon. TM78, that is Bulldoze. I'm surprised you didn't want me to have it why we got done with your battle back in the last episode, but alright, I see how it is. It's called Bulldoze. This move does damage and lower the speeds of any Pokemon it hits. Some ground type Pokemons move a little slower than you like. If you use Bulldoze right, you can cover that weakness. I don't know how good you really are, but if you think you can go whatever, and if you think you can do something, keep doing it. Do things how you want. Decide your own limits. Thank you, Clay, actually, for the team, and also open up the path for Chargestone. I'm actually just gonna go this direction and see what's down this. Oh, it's just like the path that takes us best to the house, actually. Alright. Starstone Cave. A sucking experience. This is the cave that we can be able to encounter type of gnome. Oh, there's Anne, actually. Yeah, we got Clink, the Gills Pokemon. Alright. We're going to try to encounter every single Pokemon here to try to find a type of gnome. Oh, hello. Come. Ninjas? My lord N, we bought the one you want. Ah, yes. That was the saddle trip. Just now, Genesis lists them in Team Plasma. Apparently, they were the ones who upheld the Gubernatorial's nest at the cave entrance. Chargestone Cave. I like this place. Polymers spreads electricity and it connects to Pokemon. If people did not exist, this would be an ideal place. You have been chosen, you know. Does it surprise you? I said that. We had to say yes here. Of course, such news should be a surprise. I told Genesis about you and your friends. After I did, he apparently used the Salatram to find out about you. Jiren is pursuing to a deal of strength. Poor Baraka has faced the sad truth that not everyone can become stronger. And you are not swayed either way, more of a natural presence. Such is a impenetrable of a good thing. Team Plasma will be waiting for you ahead. Genesis wants to see what kind of Pokemon trainer you really are. Well, thank you for letting me know that Team Plasma is right up ahead, and I do appreciate that. If I remember, I'm pretty sure there's like some Pokemon that we can be able to catch that actually can be able to bob just within this cave. Like, it's like kind of like the special spots like the Moss Stone. If you want to like evolve Eevee to like Leafeon, and like the Icy Stone to like Glaceon, like there's like special spots actually. We got a fill seed here. Okay, we got one of those Pokemons. Okay, we got Crystal Seon. Hey! Nice, Baraka. Dilly, do you know this? The floating stones move when you touch them. Right, Professor? Hey, it's Professor Jubilar. It's good to see you. Hey there. How are you, Dilly? I'm doing pretty good, actually. It's been a minute since we actually seen you. This place is always charged with lots of electricity that Pokemon like. Electricity charges react from one stone to another, and that's why some of the stones are floating. But not all of the stones can be pushed. My father asked me to research Clink, which is a Pokemon that looks like a gear, because I'm researching the origins of Pokemon and the day order they appeared. He knows how to get what he wants from people, but I was already interested in this anyway, so it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Dilly, this is for you. The lucky egg. I think the lucky egg actually give us More experience? I may be wrong on that. Giving that lucky egg to a Pokemon to hold increases the amount of experience points received in battle by a lot. Yeah. It's not like the experience cell, but we actually have to use a Pokemon that is actually holding it as a boost of the experience points. Having strong Pokemon will make it easier to fill your Pokédex pages. Oh. Okay. We got a Clink here. Talk about Clinks. First of Jupiter, we just got one right here, just chilling, literally right behind me. But we're just gonna run away from it. Okay, so we can push those crystals to the rocks. Got a new Pokemon. That is a Bordor. We are looking for one in potential Pokemon that is here. That is called Type Unknown. It's like a teeny tiny little fizzy electric type Pokemon. So we just got to see if we can be able to encounter it. No matter it's like a real encounter, but I'm pretty sure we can be able to do. We got a real item here. Don't know why I'm gonna say real candy there. We got a Feral Seed. We're gonna run from this Feral Seed. Got a Paralyzed Heals. Yeah, that seems about right. Seems about right, mostly for this. Okay, for sure. We got a hidden item up there. We're gonna go ahead and get. Got a Clink. Not the Pokemon I'm looking for. As a matter of fact. I'm just gonna run away from you. We got a trainer there. I like how when we get underneath these stones, they actually wiggle. We got a heal ball here. Got a Bordor. If I really 100% to evolve the Bordor, you got to trade it. It was in the plan to use, but we actually had to trade it, and there was no other way I can be able to trade a Bordor just to get to the evolved evolution of it. Oh, trainer? Kinda curious what you are. I would test you to see whether you have what it takes to take aim for the Pokemon League. Are you a Ace Trainer? You are an Ace Trainer. Jared, you got one Pokemon. A Urchin. Okay. I'm gonna bring out Scoopedy. Let's use Pursuit here. I think Urchin has Dark Air. I may be wrong. Urchin's gonna use Agility. Urchin Speed's gonna use up sharply. Let's use Venom. No, let's use Poison Sting. I was about to say Venom Suck, but Poison Sting hit. Click Guard protected. I think it's protected like the team, I believe. It's not really effective. Could have poisoned it actually. Acrobatics. It is a little quick motherfucker. It was super effective. It will basically one-shot my Scoopedy. Okay. Just bringing out some lot here. We do get Revival Orbs and Revive, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, let's use a Razor Cell on it. Click Guard. But to the first teams, we can use a Razor Cell. It will faint it. It was super effective. The Archeon is fainted. And someone's gonna get 541 expand points. But thank you, Jared, for that battle. And thank you for the 1,860 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and use a Revival Orb on Computer here. Yeah, it fully heals it up. It's kind of like a max revive, actually. Got 2 crystals here. Can't move it. That means we have to move them to the left. Can I move this one down? I definitely can. See what this Pokemon is. It is a Joltik. Joltik is the baby form of the Govatrella, the electric spider Pokemon. I do know that. We're just gonna win from you. Got another crystal we can push. Got another Joltik. We're just gonna win from you. Oh, hello. That is the professor and Blocker. Hey there, did you find something? I think we're just about done collecting data. This cave has been around since the desert's past, but that is to prove that Clink exists more than 100 years ago can't be found, so that must means Clink suddenly appeared 100 years ago. Where Pokemon come from and where they are going, if we can learn that, I believe we can get along even better. You know what, Dilly? Pokemon are mysterious. I wonder why these amazing little guys stay by our side. We don't have to push that crystal. Okay, we got a bridge here. Oh, hello. Come. Good, so that means Anne is close by. There are stairs going down ahead. Team Plasma is waiting for you there. Okay. We got a Hyper Potion here, so that means we actually need to go down this direction. There was a hiker back on the upper path. I'm gonna check that out. We got a Clink here. The Saddle Team Plasma Ninjas guys, basically. That's what they are. And we got a Bug Gym. Okay. Nice. Got a Clink. I think the Timpanone is actually more lower down in the Chargestone cave, but I'm probably wrong on that actually. We're just trying to find it actually. I know it's in here, it's like a really rare encounter. I do know that. I was gonna go ahead and run from the Clink. This is stealth. Hello Clinks, how are you? Look, I don't want you, Clinks. I really don't. No matter, you guys are fascinating Pokemon, but you're not the Pokemons that I'm actually looking for. Got a Fill Seed. Okay. We're gonna run from you. See what this hiker got. Clinks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Typanone is gonna be like super low leveled, but likely that we actually do got whale candies that can basically level them up actually. I'm a hiker exploring caves. I will teach you the harness of life and the difficult Pokemon battles. The likely idea is to come back this direction actually. I go hardy because Team Blindsman was telling me to go the opposite direction. We're gonna have a Bulldor. We do got 2 Pokemon. We may have to swap out Skipidi here with Samurites. So that is what we're Bulldor is gonna use a Iron Defense. That is gonna boost up Bulldor's defense, as well as softening it too. Let's use Aqua Jet. It was super effective. I'm surprised it wasn't one-sided, but that's fine. We got Power Gem. Let's use Razor Cell this time. It was super effective. Bulldor is fainted. Someone's gonna gain 355 expand points. Capiti's gonna gain 440. Got a Gordor. Kinda curious why like each Pokemon is kinda have like closest similarity of like the pronunciations in this generation. Got Gordor and then got Bordor. It's really close to pronunciations on them actually. Got a Rock Throw. Let's use a cut on that Pants of Health on the Gordor here. Alright, Gordor is fainted. And someone's gonna gain 736 spin points. Thank you, Hardy, for that battle. And thank you for the 832 Poké Dollars. I do appreciate it. Don't think I actually can push this crystal away from the stone. Can I? Don't think I actually can. No, there is a scientist at the other side of this crystal, but I don't think I actually can be able to do that. Because like the electrical forces in the stones. Yeah, I won't be able to. Alright, so that's just taking me to a dead end, basically. Alright, let's go make our way back over to across the bridge and see what Team Plasma got for us. We got a Joltik here. On love, to know us to take a berry, that's basically what it does. I'm gonna run for the Joltik. See what this Pokemon is. Okay. Got a Field Seed. I was gonna say Pi is a... I was close to saying Flinks there. Alright, let's go ahead and run. How are we going to get around this crystal? I think there was a Chargestone on the bottom of this little path here. I think I was probably seeing things. Yes, there is. Okay, so we can actually push it downward. Got a Joltik. We actually are having these encounters, but none of these Pokemons are the ones I'm actually been wanting to get. Because the Pokemon we're looking for is this a teeny tiny little fish Pokemon. We got a scientist here. And the stills that those Silent Twins actually told us that Team Plasma is waiting for us. We got Joltik here. We are going to run from you. Hello, scientists. See what you got. I love this place. The electricity charges up the exploration. See what you got, scientist. Not cool. You only got one Pokemon. Got a Clink. It makes a lot of sense, actually. Mostly for being inside this cave, actually. Alright, let's use Venom Suck. It's probably not gonna do much. We got an X special that is gonna boost up Clink's special attack. Let's use a Venom Suck. That's in fact Clink. Okay. Let's go ahead and swap out. Let's use Vincent. See what we can do actually. Clink is gonna use a Thunder Sock. It was super effective. Let's use L slash. It's probably not gonna be effective. Yeah, it's not really effective. Flinks and can't move. Okay, let's go and use taunt. Kling's built for the time. We got Bind. It's gonna squeeze Offensive. This is a quick attack here. Yeah, we may have to swap out Offensive ourselves. Kling's gonna use Thundersock. It's not gonna do much for against Flink, and also Offensive is not gonna do much against Clink also, so I guess it can't be swapped out, okay? Let's just fly. This probably will do enough damage to faint the Flinks, but we just gotta wait and see on that. We got Charge Beam. Offensive is gonna avoid the attack. Offensive is gonna get caught by the Vine. And Fly is gonna hit. It's not really effective, but it could have fainted it, but just left like a pinch of health. And that was a Thundersock. Alright, let's go ahead and use a fresh water here, Offensive. We actually have not used the fresh water since we actually got it from Clay's GM in the last episode. Blade's gonna use Bind. Offensive's gonna avoid the attack, the Mao already binded anyway. Okay, let's just use L slash and a pinch of health there. Nice. It was not really effective, but Flink is gonna faint in 295 and 243. 295 for Uppercent and 343 for Scorpity. And thank you for the 1392 Poké Dollars there, Naku. I do appreciate it. Okay. I'm gonna go down the stairs. We're actually gonna use a Hyper Potion here. I don't mind, I'm gonna say Super Potion. Curious actually is down here. I'm pretty sure it is. We got a double battle coming in. A Neo Seed. Hey, we're the Nugget Brothers. I'm the big brother. And I'm the little brother of the Nugget Brothers. Glad you showed up. I want to give you this. Oh, thank you so much for the nugget. We can actually be able to sell that, actually. I want to give this too. Oh, thank you for the other nugget. I got 2 nuggets now. I actually thought that was gonna be a double battle, but accordingly it was not. We do got a pathway here, but I'm pretty sure we actually supposed to go up the... Will I be dang? Type of known. Here it is, chat. Okay, but here's the thing. I don't want to feign it. Pretty sure Poison Stain won't feign it, will it? Type of known is gonna use Tackle. It's gonna use Poison Sting again. Scoopity. Type of known is gonna use Tackle. Poison Sting. Alright, we got it into the yellow. Type of known is gonna use Tackle. Alright, chat, this is gonna be the next Pokemon that I wanted to use. Let's go ahead and use an Ultra Ball here. Got 3 wiggles and a click. Type of known has been caught, and we actually at level 27 on it. Type of known doesn't evolve to Electric to level 39. And then after that, we had to use a Electric Stone to evolve it to Electros. And Tapanon is going to be added to the Pokedex. Tapanon, the Elfish Pokemon. It is just a 0.8 inches, 0.7 pounds. While one alone doesn't have much power in Jam, mini Tapanons can be as powerful as lightning. Just electric type. And we are gonna be using that actually. Actually, it was a little bit more easier than I actually thought it was gonna be, because I actually thought it was gonna be a little bit more of a pain. But alright, we managed to get our fourth Pokemon in our party. Okay, the Stillwell's going that way. Well, at least we actually found it, chat. Not too savvy, chat. Not too savvy. Not too savvy at all. Now, we just need to go and train Chapano. Now we actually got an electric type. We just need to find 2 more Pokemon, but I probably will save the last bite for the legendary actually. There's a scientist there. We're gonna be going through these paths and see which way it's gonna take us. Clean. I think I should have got repels. Now I'm thinking about it now. Now we actually got the Pokemon that I actually want. Here. I think I need the... Oh, there's Team Plasma. Okay, we got a Timer Ball here. Alright. I guess we're gonna be fighting Team Plasma here. I actually thought it was gonna be the other way, but it's this direction. Kinda curious what you guys are doing here. You came here because someone manipulated you. If you can win against me, I will teach you the secret. Indus told me that you guys was here because you guys are fascinated with this place. You do get 3 Pokemon Team Plasma U. I think they are just here for just to hang out actually. Because every single time we actually went into Team Plasma, they've always been up to good, but I'm kind of curious why they are actually here. Probably thinking they're probably gonna try to find the Univall Legend here because Zekrom is a electric type Pokemon, and the electric type Pokemon to be in a Chargestone cave. It makes sense because there's electric type Pokemon here, but I don't think he actually is sleeping in this cave. I'm gonna swap out to Samurott here. Alright, Samurott is a Celery Fell. Let's go ahead and use Basil Cell. That will faint Sandal. Sandal is fainted. And someone's gonna gain 150 expand points. Goopity is gonna gain 186. We got Scraggy coming in. Let's go ahead and keep someone in the mix. I do need to check what Tapanon actually got on his moveset because we do know that it has Tackle. And I'm kinda curious what other type of moves that it actually has. Scrappy is going to be one-sided, 363 from Somewhat. We got a Watchog coming in. Alright, Somewhat, let's go ahead and use an Aquatrat. Watchog is going to use Hypnosis. Of course, it's going to put Somewhat to sleep. I should have a berry for it. Poison, paralyze, sleep, right here. These are on Samurott. Just here, baby. Someone's gonna wake up. Chog's gonna use a Super Vang. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Slash somewhat. Nice. Watchog is failed. And someone's gonna gain 762 experience points. So thank you, Team Plasma Goon, for that battle in the 1,040 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. I guess you're not gonna tell me the secret now that you got your butt whooped. Hello, Bodor. How are you? Alright, we're gonna run from you. What I may do, actually, I'm actually gonna put the experience cell on Tapanon. I think that'd be fair, to be honest. I feel like there should be like electric stone here. Yes, we may need that, actually. But we had to deal with Team Plasma. Just gonna run for this Stotic. I'm surprised we haven't went into the no Trenchula Pokemon yet. Got a Clink. Just gonna run from you, Clinks. Jesus Christ, I can't even do like maybe like 3 steps and there was always a Pokemon. Gotta feel the seed. Alright, let's go ahead and run from Meow. Hello, Team Plasma Goon. If I win against you, release your Pokemon. No thank you, Team Plasma Goon. You only got 1 Pokemon? I got 4 now, so you only got a Scraggy. Scoopini? Alright, Scoopini. Let's go ahead and use a Venom Sock here. I think that's going to do a whole lot. Scraggy is going to use Payback. Okay. Let's use Pursuit. That didn't do shit. Okay, that's not really effective. Scraggy is going to use Payback. Scoopedy is only on 1 HP. We do have medicine, but let's bring out Samurott here. Scraggy is gonna use Chip Away. Okay, let's use Slash Samurott. Now I could use Razor Cell, but we're just gonna use Slash. Scraggy is fainted. And Samurott's gonna gain 170 expand points. That is gonna level up Samurott to level 38. Encore again, but we are not gonna let Samurott long Encore. I feel we're probably at the bit that 306 for Tapanon though, and 136 for Scoopy. I'm pretty sure that we actually at the bit that someone wants to learn moves that it already wanted to try to learn, we just haven't given it to him though. But thank you for the 1120 Pokédollars there, Team Plasma Goon, I do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and use the Moo Moo Milk to heal Scoopedy. And also Samurott. Now I'm thinking about it. What moves do you got? Tackle, Thunder Wave, Spark, and Charge Beam. Not bad. It's actually not bad. I actually thought it's not gonna have any electric type moves, but it actually does. Well, think we should get rid of Tackle. Build no matter it is level 27, but still. Not bad though. Not bad. Hello, Team Plasma. I'm gonna say this is the chick. Pokemon living in this Chargestone cave are so beautiful because they are free from people. This is a chick. Got 2 Pokemon. Got a Travis. Nice, good PD. Misuse Pursuit. I'm actually gonna do a little research right quick. Now I'm thinking about it. He's going to avoid the attack. Let's use a Venom Sock here. Will can I be able to find a Electric Stone? Actually, that's kind of like what I'm thinking of right now. Alright, let's use Venom Sock again. They're saying we can be able to find one here in Chargestone Cave. Actually. Let's use Pursuit on the pins of hell that Travis got that. Hey, Travis is fainted. Good PD is going to gain 230 expand points. Tapinone is going to gain 268. We got Leopard coming in. Let's go ahead and swap out. Let's go to see if Tapinone can do anything. Let the newbie get some action in. Alright. Leopard, let's go ahead and use Charge Beam Tapinone. Leopard's going to use a Horn Claw. That is going to boost up its attack and auxiliary. That is going to boost up Tapinone's special attack. Not much, but it's not bad. Let's use Thunder Wave. Leopard's going to use Torment. I'm going to use a Thunder Wave. Got Limber, it doesn't affect Leopard. Okay. Let's use Spark. Leopard's gonna use Pursuit. I'm gonna use Spark. Not bad. Let's use Tackle. Leopard's gonna use Pursuit again. That's probably will play Tapinone. Yeah. I get oops. I got revised for that. Let's bring out some light here. Let's use Razor Cell. I'm pretty sure you guys are probably wondering, like, Dylan, why are you drinking 2 different drinks? One is tea and one is water. I still actually have an energy drink from Oyo today, actually, that I actually have not got done drinking, actually. But thank you, Team Plasma Girl, for the 1080 Pokédons and also for the battle. Alright, let's go ahead and use a Revival Orb on Tapinone here. Got another Team Plasma chick here. You are the trainer that my Lord N was worried about. Team Plasma chick, you got 3 Pokemon. Got a Travis. Bring out Scoopity. I think what we should do is we should actually just let Samurai be in the lead. Actually. Because we're just gonna swap out to Samurai here. Travis is gonna use Sludge. And we're gonna use a Razor Sail on Travis. Travis is fainted. And Summon's gonna gain 83 expand points, and Scoopity is gonna gain 106 and 247 for Tapping Down. Got another Travis coming in. Gonna keep Summon in the mix. Let's use Razor Sail. Yeah, there is one here in Chargestone Cave, and also I can be able to buy one in Black City, but I won't be able to have access to Black City till we get down with the Elite Four. Alright, we got another Travis. Travis number 3. Let's use some Razor Sail on him. Travis is famous, someone's going to get 166, 247 for Terminal. But thank you, Team Plasma Chick, for the battle and the 1,040 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. As a proud member of Team Plasma, I gladly battle with you. I think they just hanging out here, and I'm just trying to pass through. Alright, Team Plasma Goon, you only got 2 Pokemon. You got a Watchog here. Good PD's coming in. Alright, let's use Poison Sting. I think we need like a new Poison type move. Now, Poison Sting doesn't really do a whole lot of damage actually. Now, Venom Shock is a pretty interesting move, but I think we need another move, to be honest. Alright, Watchog's gonna use a Confused Ray. Alright, Scoopity is confused. Let's go ahead and swap out. Let's use Offensive. Watchog's gonna use Hypnosis. Of course, you're gonna put Offensive in to sleep. And we do get a berry for it, so let's go ahead and use it. Use the Chesto Berry. Gonna wake up Offensive. Watchog's gonna use a Super Vang. Alright, Offensive, let's go ahead and use Fly. Yeah, Offensive's gonna use Fly here. Trying to figure out the actual location here of the electric stone. Actually, that's where I'm currently at the moment. Alright, Scoopity is going to level up to level 32. Watchog was fainted. Chumpadone is going to gain 595 expand points. We got a Sindao coming in. Let's go ahead and swap out Offensive to bring out some lights. Down. Alright, let's go ahead and use Aqua Jet. I will use that last Razor Sail, but I'm just going to save it for something special actually. It was super effective. Sundown is fainted. And someone's going to gain 159 expand points, and Tapadone's going to gain 235. But thank you, Team Plasma Goon, for that battle and the 1,080 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Crystals here that we can push. I 500%, I believe this is it. It is the Thunderstone, like I said. I found it. It was a weird coincidence that we just found the Thunderstone, actually. I don't know why I've been calling it the Electric Stone. That is on me. Look, it's been a long day for me. Chillax, okay? I've got a VOC just chilling here. Well, at least whenever we get up to level 39 to above Tapanon to electric, we can just go ahead and bob it to Electros. Got Stillways going down. They hope that Team Plasma has nothing to do with you. It's just a Team Plasma dude just chilling on the right side of the screen. We got a Team Plasma chick here. You only got one Pokemon. Got a Leopard. We do need a heal. Go ahead and use a Hyper Potion on Scoopity. Or may I use some of the well candies here to see if we can be able to level them up. Actually, trying to see if we can be able to gain new moves, actually. Let's use Pursuit. That barely does anything. That boy's gonna use Torment. Scoopity is gonna use Torment. Let's go ahead and use a Venom Sock. Not bad. Leopard is gonna use a Horn Claw. That is gonna boost up Leopard's attack. Leopard's said we have those also. Alright, let's use the Venom Sock again. Oh, we can't use it because of Torment. Okay. Let's use Poison Sting. They put Leopard into the red Horn Claw again. That's gonna boost up its attack and auxiliary. Let's use Pursuit on that pent up health that Leopard got. I will faint. It's not really affected, but it was a critical hit and Leopard is fainted. And Scoop PD is going to gain 566 and 680 for Tapanon. Thank you, Team Plasma Goon Chick, for the battle and the 1120 Poké Dollars. I do appreciate it. Oh, there still is going down and there still is going up, but I'm pretty sure we need to go up because there is a Team Plasma Goon going this direction, so I'm pretty sure we need to go up. I'm pretty sure of it. Okay, trainer, you use Pokemon, show me your strength. Team Plasma Goon, you only got 2 Pokemon. We got a Sandbow. Okay, let's go ahead and use the Baton Pass and swap out my Pokemon actually. And let's bring out some Watt here. Sundown's gonna use a Mud Slap. That is gonna drop Semlot's auxiliary. Let's use Upper Jet. Kinda wish I had more power points on that Razor Cell, to be honest. But like I said, I'm gonna hold it for a special occasion. Sundown is painted. And Semlot's gonna gain 79 expand points, and Scoopity is gonna gain 79 and 235 for Tapanon. Tapanon's gonna level to level 28. Got a Watchard coming in. And we're gonna keep Semlot in the mix. You know what? I think this would be the best time to go ahead and use the Laser Cell, to be honest. I don't really know why, I just don't like this Pokemon. It's annoying to me. And I will one side 401 for Supernut. I believe there was like 400 and something for Tapanone. But thank you for the 1,080 Poké Dollars there, and also thank you for the Battle Team Plasma Goo. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap that out actually, because funny that we actually wanted to try to use Scoopity for the lead, and we just use Semwad the whole time basically. And a Joltik here. Gonna run away from it. The Ace Trainer. Oh, this is Anne. Many different values mixed together and the world becomes gray. That is unforgettable. I will separate Pokemon and people in black and white will be clearly distracted. Only then will Pokemon become perfect beings. Yes, that is my dream. That is the dream I must fulfill. Dilly, do you have a dream of your own? I do actually, yes. You have a dream? That's wonderful. I learned just what kind of dream you have in battle. I think that they were just basically just trying to slow me down a little bit for something. Or maybe they're just hanging out actually. You do got 4 Pokemon, you got a Bulldor coming in. We did vault in back in Nambasa, now that we actually was learned that he is the Lord of Team Plasma. But I'm still thinking you're an anti-hero though, or anti-villain. Actually. But I may be wrong on that. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna change sides at the end, but I'm probably wrong on that. Yeah, we're gonna use Slash. Ah, well, that didn't do shit. Okay. Udo's gonna use a Power Jump. Yeah, let's use an Aqua Jet. Yeah, we're super effective. Bulldor is painted. And Semwad is going to gain 405 expand points, 576 for Tapanome. And it's going to bring out a Joltik. Let's bring out the Offensive here. Joltik on knobs. Alright, Offensive, let's go ahead and use a fly here. Offensive is gonna fly up high. Joltik's got an electric web, but it avoided the attack with Offensive. Offensive's gonna use fly. That is gonna be on one side. Joltik is painted. Offensive's gonna gain 233 expand points, 296 for Tapanome. And it's gonna bring out a Flinks. Let's go ahead and swap out to Semwad here. Let's use the Aqua Jet. Flinks is going to use a Charge Beam. Actually thought that Aqua Jet was going to one-shot him, but it definitely didn't. Let's use Aqua Jet again. Here Flinks is fainted. And Simon's going to gain 178 expand points. Tapanone's going to gain 253. Got a Fuel Seed coming in. Yeah, let's bring out Offensive again. There's a little bias on that, but yeah, let's use it. there was some dialogue that Ian just said, but it was gonna go by too quickly, so I wasn't gonna be able to read it. If you guys can pause it, you guys can read it, but it goes by way too quick. Phil C was gonna use Metal Claw, but it missed. But because Overson's gonna avoid the attack, we're gonna use Fly. Iron Bars, that is gonna hurt Overson's. Got Iron Defense. That is gonna boost up Phil since it's defense. It suddenly rolls it up too. Let's use L slash. Nice. Phil Seed is fighting. It's going to gain 221 expand points. Up and down, it's going to gain 256. Thank you, Ian, for that battle and the 2,800 Poké Dollars. Why? Is it possible for me to win while feeling bad about being a trainer? As if I could pursue my ideals with something meaningless as a battle. As if that could make me worthy to become friends with the legendary Pokemon. Billy, Ice Broker. Just a little further to Mistleton City. Ice Professor Jupiter also. Broker, you have good ears. I can't believe you heard Dilly's voice from that far away. Dilly, who is this trainer? He's a mysterious character. Just gonna go ahead and say that. Professor Jupiter, what are you thinking? You appear to have no qualms about the relationship between Pokemon and people. You put Pokemon into categories using ability rules. Think you can understand them like that? The very idea of a Pokédex revokes me. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh my, looks like you're not the biggest fan. Your opinion is understandable. It happens to be a difference of mine, which is equally understandable. How about if all people get to decide for themselves how to relate to Pokemon? You think I should just allow people to think whatever they want and treat Pokemon however they want? No matter whether the Pokemon suffer? I refuse to tolerate the existence of a world like that. Well, I didn't expect him to change his mind right away. But I hope he spent a lot of time trying to understand how others feel. Now then, I think I go collect a little more data for Pokemon and people to get along better. We need to take steps to learn more about them. Dilly, I'm going to go with Professor Jupiter now because I'm her bodyguard. Okay. You go do that and also train yourself while you are at it. So I'm pretty sure that the next city is right up ahead. That is Mistleton City. Okay, so we do get the airport here. That is where Skylar is gonna be at. That is gonna be the 6th gym leader actually. The gym badge here is called the... I'm pretty sure it's called the Jet Badge. I'm pretty sure of it. Is there anything else that we can do here actually? Before we actually do end the stream. The house there. Oh, hello. I love Scala. Oh, hey, Dilly, White? Let me see your Pokédex for a moment. What do you have here? So you found 62 Pokémon, huh? You're struggling, that seems a clink. You've become quite the trainer. Excuse me, I was a little excited and forgot my manners. My name is Jupiter too. Credix is Jupiter. The professor who gave you the Pokédex is my daughter. Oh. That girl has told me a lot about you. I really make my day to meet you. I honored of our meeting, I'm going to upgrade your Pokédex. Okay, so Professor Jupiter's dad is gonna go ahead and update our Pokédex for us. Some Pokemon can change forms even when it's the same individual. If you have already seen a form, you can check it with this whatever you want. I also added a function to make searching easier. Professor, who's that trainer? Oh, I forgot my interruptions. Skylar, this is a friend of my daughter's. Lily is traveling around the universe to collect the Pokédex. Oh, I see. So that means you might challenging the gym. Oh boy, I'm really looking forward to it. That's right, Dilly. You should challenge this gym. If nothing else, this gym is really out there. See you, Skylar. If something comes up again, I'll let you know. Professor, my plane is a cargo plane. It carries cargo, not people. And you talking as if places like Kanto and Sinnoh are right around the corner. Ah, Skylar. If you keep falling, your face might breathe like that, and that be a shame. People in Pokemon, we all have to help each other out. See you later. I actually like how we actually managed to get a Kanto and a Sinnoh reference, actually. Now I only have seen them in recent games, actually. Jeez, it's hard to believe a happy-go-lucky guy like that could be a world-renowned Pokemon professor. Heads up, Dilly. As a gym leader, I'd be happy to have you challenge the gym, but there's something I need to take care of first. What is it? Just now, as I was flying the cargo plane, I saw something on top of Castelia Tower. I'm sure that it is a sick Pokemon. If it is, I can't just leave it there. I have to look into this right away. I'm leaving for Route 7 to Castelia Tower. You can come along if you want. Okay, so we won't be able to battle the gym just right away. We actually will have to make our way up to Castelia Tower. Pretty sure that is the tower that we can be able to encounter Liquid to be our next member of our party, actually. That's gonna be like a ghost fire type Pokemon. But we will actually have to get a Chargestone to be able to evolve it to Cinderlore, actually. Got a little panels here. I'm gonna check if there's any hidden items here. Don't see any. So that's Skylar's plane. Mediterranean cargo service and the Solana of quick and safe. I'm pretty sure that the gym is right up here. Yep, it is. Mediterranean City, Pokemon Gym Leader Skylar. The high flying guard. I'm probably pronouncing the city wrong, but I do apologize there. I'm pronouncing it wrong, actually. Alright. So, we are here in Mediterranean City. I probably pronounced that wrong, but I am so sorry, actually. I'm actually going to be ending this episode here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys are liking this series so far, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also ding on the bell. We haven't had a really long episode like this in a hot minute, actually. It's been like close to like an hour and 39 minutes. That is unedited, actually. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and end the episode here. So we actually need to go and help out Skylar to make our way to Castelia Tower. I believe that is kind of like the Pokemon Tower back in the Kanto region, or it's basically the tower with cemetery. Basically, is. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. So it's one of those towers. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. It's gonna be good to see some ghost type Pokemon in the next episode, I would say that. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are liking this series so far, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also ding on the bell. You get notified every single time that I do upload a video. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace, guys.